Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn, and for today's topic, I am going to discuss
visa extensions and restrictions.
For foreign tourists, the first classification are those nationals of countries included under Executive Order number 408, and these are specific countries. You will be entitled to a 30 days of visa-free stay in the Philippines, and there is no charge to the visa. And you will get the visa upon arrival. It will be stamped to your foreign passport. The second classification are foreign tourists, and these are nationals who are not included under EO 408. So you must apply for a 9A visa abroad from Philippine consulate covering your residence. You must also use the new online visa system. And you must pay the visa fee. If your country is not included, you must use the new online visa system, which is the visa.gov.ph, to apply online. Let me also explain the return ticket requirement. If you're a foreign tourist from a visa-free country, you must have a return ticket not later than 30 days or an onward ticket. You must visit the immigration office before the expiration of 30 days if you wanted to extend your stay. Mostly, the immigration will grant you a 30 days extension. And then the extension afterwards could be 2 to 6 months, and with a maximum of 36 months if you are a foreign tourist from a visa-free country. Also, please remember that the immigration office is not obligated to extend you an extension. For all foreign tourists from visa required or those who possess a 9A visa, the return ticket or onward ticket must be not later than 59 days for single entry or for the duration of your stay. Also, you must visit the immigration office before the expiration of your visa. Extension is discretionary, so it depends on your personal circumstance and the purpose of your extension. After granting a discretionary period of extension, it could also be extended up to 2 to 6 months for a maximum of 24 months. Moving on, if you are a former Filipino or a foreign spouse or child traveling together with a Filipino or former Filipino, these rules are applicable. You must follow the rules whether you are included under the visa-free or visa-required countries. No return ticket is required, but you can stay for 1 year based on the Balikbayan visa. You must visit the immigration office before the expiration of 1 year. However, extension could be discretionary. Now, the maximum stay could be 24 months for visa required and 36 months for visa-free countries. Let me further explain the visa extension for former Filipino citizens, because there are a lot of former Filipino citizens who are planning to stay in the Philippines longer than 1 year. Former Filipino citizens, including foreign spouse or foreign children, can stay in the Philippines for 1 year visa-free, because Balikbayan visa allows your stay visa-free for 1 year if you are a national of visa-free countries included under Executive Order number 408. However, please take note that you could be subject to deportation proceedings if you're unable to extend your visa before the expiration of 1 year. For those who are traveling to the Philippines, I want you to take note of this Immigration Memorandum Circular number SBM 2013-003, and this contains the applicable memorandum for visa extensions and restrictions. I'm going to discuss in detail the visa extensions before or after the expiration of your visa-free stay in the Philippines. Let's talk about the allowable extensions. First scenario, before expiration of visa for non-visa required or visa required. You only need to pay the fees, nothing more and nothing less, and you need to do it before expiration. However, if after the expiration of visa for non-visa required or visa required, you must pay the fines, pay the fees including arrears. Also, you must secure the necessary clearance for you to stay in the Philippines. For all visa required or non-visa required entry, can you extend the visa and pay the extension fee before arrival in the Philippines? The answer is no. You must be in the Philippines to do the extension. You must visit the nearest Bureau of Immigration office to pay and extend your visa. For those who are vaccinated, walk-ins are allowed. And for those unvaccinated, you must secure an online appointment. This is based on the Bureau of Immigration Memorandum regarding serving their clients. Let's talk about the allowable extensions. Foreigners admitted under 9A visa or EO 408 for visa-free countries may extend their authorized stay every 2 months for a total stay of not more than 24 months for visa required and 36 months for non-visa required nationals. So 36 months or 3 years for those visa-free countries. I'm going to discuss all kinds of visa extensions and restrictions, and these are based on the current Bureau of Immigration advisories and memorandum. Please take note that there is an Immigration Memorandum Circular Number SBM 2013-003, and it is an applicable memo for visa extension. Also, there was a Bureau of Immigration Memorandum providing for the suspension of the order of stay for all foreign nationals. So I'm going to explain everything in detail in this video. Let me provide you what the temporary suspension of the order of leave is all about, and this was effective last year, September 9, 2021, and this is still currently in effect. So this means that you can stay in the Philippines even after the expiration of your visa as long as you pay the fines and fees. The Bureau of Immigration will not issue an order of leave for you to leave the country during the pandemic. This means that there is a suspension of the order of leave. So before the pandemic, the Bureau of Immigration will automatically send you an order to leave the country if you are unable to pay the fines or fees for overstaying in the Philippines, but this was suspended. Let's talk about allowable extensions for foreigners with derogatory records. Foreigners included in the Bureau's derogatory list shall be allowed to extend or update their authorized stay as temporary visitors, provided that their inclusion in the derogatory list is not the ground of having overstayed in the country. There are restrictions on extension that require the approval of the Commissioner of the Bureau of Immigration. You must submit a sworn written explanation together with supporting documents. Now here are the instances where the approval is required. Extension of stay beyond the maximum allowable stay. For example, 24 or 36 months if you wanted to extend beyond that. And also, for those foreigners who have overstayed for more than 6 months but not exceeding 12 months regardless if their stay is within the maximum allowable period. So take note when you arrive and when you need to leave. So foreigners admitted under Section 9A, so meaning those who are holders of a 9A visa or under Executive Order Number 408, which means those Balikbayan visa holders, including their foreign spouse or foreign children. And this includes the list of countries where the Philippines has reciprocity when it comes to allowing foreigners to stay visa-free in the country. So these 9A visa holders or those allowed under Executive Order Number 408 may extend their authorized stay every 2 months for a total of stay of not more than 24 months for visa-required nationals and 36 months for non-visa required nationals. Now, who can apply for this temporary relief? The relief shall apply to foreigners holding temporary visitor's visa who reach the 24-month period maximum stay for visa required nationals and 36-month period for non-visa required nationals as of March 1st, 2020. Consideration of the COVID-19 global pandemic, the reciprocity with other countries extending leniency to Filipinos in the same situation abroad, and in the interest of public safety and welfare, the Bureau of Immigration temporarily suspends the imposition of the order to leave as a form of regulatory relief subject to the provisions of the circular. If you are a foreigner covered by this circular and you are currently stuck in the Philippines, you will have to be assessed and pay fees in lieu of the order to leave the country. And you will have to also pay the penalties or fines in the form of immigration arrears release certificate and express lane fees. Please take note that this relief is effective as of September 9th. However, the relief is only temporary, which means that once the President of the Philippines or the Bureau of Immigration Commissioner or his authorized representatives lift the restrictions, you will be ordered to leave. If you have any other questions or comments, please post them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Again, thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I always welcome new subscribers. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everyone is staying safe and have a great day.